Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Diablo 3. The first video of our season's journey here with our wizard has not quite come out yet, but I have made some progress over the last 12 hours or so. And this is what I have. The Grand Vizier and Nilfer's boasts, are going to be increasing the damage of our meteor quite a bit. But the damage of this build isn't what I was having a hard time with. That being said, I did find the Halo of Karini. I believe that's how that's pronounced. You take 80% less damage for 5 seconds after your storm armor electrocutes an enemy. So we swapped out arcane armor for storm armor with reactive armor on it. Ranged and melee attackers are shocked. Actually, I don't know if I want that. I don't know. Increases the damage to shock. I don't know, team. I don't know what the right rune here is. Now, I do have a pretty meta build now. For instance, I have switched over from Disintegrate over to Flame Ward. Flame Ward gives us a damage reduction while we're channeling. That's the main reason I swapped over. Also, Disintegrate didn't really seem like it was actually igniting people that often, especially versus bosses. I noticed there was a pretty long time where I'd be sitting here, you know, the meteors would be falling all over the place, and I'm like, well, why isn't he dead yet? It's because for some reason, we didn't get a triple application of fire like we need for our set piece. I have swapped out our shoulders as well in a hope of becoming more survivable. We deal 22% more damage and take 25% less damage while we are channeling. So we have the damage reduction on our storm armor if we electrocute someone. We have the damage reduction while we're channeling with our shoulders. Damage reduction while we're channeling with our primary attack. And I did swap out to have Bone Chill as well, so that's pretty meta as well from what I could tell. Enemies that are frozen take 33% more damage. And remember, we also get damage reduction whenever we use our teleport as well. Now, that being said, I don't know how survivable we actually are because our damage is still so high that I can't actually kite anything around the instance with me once I have Ignite on it. It kind of just dies immediately. In the last video, we were starting out with our baby 25 rift. That was Torment 6. Today, we're doing a 47. This is slightly above Torment 10. I imagine I'm still going to be pretty squishy inside of here. But nonetheless, let's put off our buffs. That was the shock there. You can see it just kind of happens all the time. And because of that shock, we are now taking reduced damage. We want to make sure our teleport's always on cooldown because of our passives. If we get hit too much, we can teleport away. And this is pretty much what the build looks like right now. I channel a little bit. I bleak around a lot. I try to keep as many people controlled as possible with our Cone of Cold or whatever this is called. Frost Nova, that's what it's called. And, you know, I have varying success with it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's really, really bad. The overarching theme I'm getting from this, though, is I'm just so fucking squishy all the time. And I killed a pack in here. I killed a yellow mob in here. I didn't even know he was there. I had no idea. So the damage output is crazy. It's just I can't quite get the survivability to make sense yet. Maybe I'm just not on a high enough Greater Rift. Maybe the enemies simply don't have enough health for me to actually survive. I'm not sure. Oh, some big dudes here. Chilling. Chilling. No big deal. Just need to remember to teleport all the time. Teleport is what gets me out of harm's way and makes me take less damage. If I'm ever surrounded by too many people, I also have our Frost Nova to kind of stop them in their tracks. I mean, as far as like defensive tools in this build, we have so many. We have so many. And the built-in survivability from our set if I can ever get it to work on anything. More time. Oh, I also am running with the Nemesis bracers now, so whenever we get a shrine like this, I can just pop it right away. Our Templar is using the, what is it called? The Occult Ring? Oculus Ring. That is generating those areas on the ground that I can stand in to increase my damage. But again, I know I'm beating a dead horse here. I'm just repeating the same thing over and over and over. Damage is not the issue. I'm trying to make the boast out of this shield pylon that we picked up, just trying to specifically hunt down elite packs like this guy right here. The moment they become ignited, they just die, though. They immediately get deleted. Oh, Mr. Progress Orb. Don't want to trigger YouTube chat too much. Oh, we died. Oh, we died, boys. Oh, we died. Oh, I'm surrounded on all sides. And I can't ignite the guy because he has a shield. So I can't get my survivability for this set. Fuck! channel. Just channel. Hey, there we go. I got the buff there for a second. Too bad he immediately died. Oh my god. Instantly deleted. Oh my god. It was like we didn't even exist there for a moment. There's a lot of stuff going on in this room. I tried to freeze the elite pack there. I don't know if it worked. Yep, never got our survivability buff. So where I'm going with this is I want to get out of the Firebird set as soon as possible. That's my plan. I am working on building a kind of speed farming build I saw a guide for that requires us to use Archon, excuse me, I can't talk today. Requires us to use Archon and does a lot of electricity damage around us all the time, which sounds awesome. Sounds really cool. I'm quite a ways away from that though. As I'm rolling at Kadala trying to get more gear, most of what she's giving me is the Firebird set. She really wants me to stay in here. She really wants me to try this out and go the distance with this build. I just don't think it's working out for me, baby girl. I just don't think it's working out for me. Oh, by the way, in order to make all this work, I do have a Ring of Royal Grandeur on because I swapped out my shoulder piece and I still am not using the offhand. Well, that was a 47. We got a lot of potentially good stuff there, actually. Yeah, I'll go identify all of that. I'm not super familiar with wizard armor, like I said in the past. I am still only running 2 greater gems as well. I'm kind of waiting on that Taeguk to come into play. But it's kind of looking like Taeguk's going to be the last gem that I pick up. Regardless, Bane of the Trap just hit 30. Our Bane of the Powerful is at 25. And we're leveling up. We're leveling them up okay. Like it's terrible. What is that? I don't think you're a Unity. I also considered running a Unity setup with this. I thought maybe it would make it a little bit easier. A Unity setup would be where we make our Templar immune to death. He cannot die. And then we also have a Unity, so we split damage with him. Spectral Blade attacks 50% faster and deals 187 increased damage. I wonder if we could use that. The damage of Arcane Orb is increased by 386% and the explosion triggers an additional time. Woo! How's the roll on that? Pretty mediocre, actually. And then isn't this for Tall Rashas? Yeah. Okay, so some decent items in there. I just want to give you guys this update. Hopefully by the next video, we are out of the Firebird set. I cannot stress how much anxiety this set has been giving me. I just feel like all the time I'm in a constant state of fear, constantly teleporting away. But hey, maybe that's just wizard life, you know? Maybe that is just wizard life. I'm trying to complete the Veer set, and I have 3 pieces. I don't know if I need the whole 6 or just 5, but I've been attempting to roll shoulders for quite some time, and I'm just not getting them. And I know there's other ways of going in and re-rolling the Veer's other pieces of the Veer's set in order to get what you want, but I'm not getting any of those either. All I've managed to find is these 3 pieces, and I'm trying to hold on to them. Well, that's our update for today, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Diablo footage. Over on stream today, I am going to try to complete Kingdom Come Deliverance. By the time you see this, it was yesterday. Or maybe the day before. So, you know, not advertising that stream. What I am advertising is once I finish that game, I think we're going to be jumping into more Diablo streams throughout the week. I'm only Paragon 223, so I have a lot of catching up to do. And on the leaderboard right now, fuck, you have to do a 75 in order to get place. And I'm barely scraping up a 49 right now, so I got a ways to go. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the support, and I will see you all next time.